Peace and greetings, peace and greetings. I didn't realize that peace and greetings was such a common and like popular thing to say. Like people saying it these days more than I've ever heard people say it. So wonderful. Peace and greetings. We give thanks and praise. All right. God is Queen Jamila here for my live. And it is exactly 5 o'clock here. And is it 5? It's 5, right? Is it 5 or 6? It's 6. Okay, it's 6 o'clock here. So I'm right on time. I'm gonna be on here for about 30 minutes. And I know I talked to you all about the process before. Let me tell you, I am still going through the process. I am still going through the process. And the way my life is set up, I am really being reminded of why once you start, it just feels better to keep going. It's better to keep going versus like starting all over again. Oh man, like, and I'm speaking to myself when I say this because I'm the same person who has been saying that I'll probably be pregnant in about 2 years, maybe 2 years or less. I'll probably have a baby to show for it, you know. So starting over is not easy. It's just isn't. I mean, there are cases where starting over isn't so bad. Like for example, um, I got divorced and I got remarried. So starting over in that capacity wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. But starting over in general, oh man, that can be, yeah, that can be a lot. It can be a lot. And for me, it's not like starting over again, but it feels the same in like so many forms, shapes, and fashions. It feels the same. For example, I just taught Lionsgate, that workshop. The Black Woman is God, two truths in one line. Fantastic workshop. Absolutely dynamic workshop. Peace and greetings. And I'm glad I got to do it. It went well, but it's like I'm starting over again. It feels like I'm starting over again. And that can be so exhausting. Greetings, greetings. Oh my goodness. Is that correct? All of you all in the room right now? Drop an emoji, drop a heart, drop a thumbs up if you can hear me, because this is the first time I'm doing my live outside. Um, but yeah, like Lionsgate was wonderful. I really, really enjoyed teaching it. There were so many things that we really needed to I just need to get out, off my chest, out in the open. Um, like, honestly, I could sit and talk about conditioning and lies. Peace and greetings. Welcome. Yeah, I can sit and talk about conditioning and the lies and the things that we've been taught to believe. I can talk about those things for hours. I can talk about those things for hours. And it was really challenging not to overwhelm everyone. Okay? Now, please, if you're in the room, like the video, or I don't know. I don't know what you do on a YouTube live. Comment so I can see you. Like, let me know that you're here. I'll be here on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday, I'll be doing a live around this time. This is 6 o'clock. It's a perfect time for me here. Let me show you all what it looks like. I'm on the balcony outside. This is what it looks like. This is what I'm seeing on the other side. Mind you, I live in Tanzania. This is my environment at 6 p.m. The sun's kind of going down, and I'm sitting on the balcony and it's wonderful like this. There's some mosquito lotion just in case they want to come and try it. But the process, you all, the process, and understanding that going through the process is so challenging. What nationality am I? I am Trinidadian American. So my parents are from Trinidad. I'm born and raised in America, and I live in Tanzania. So yeah, going through the process is just, it's so, it just requires a level of patience, a level of surrender. Oh my God, you all, when I tell you things are so slow moving, even with this workshop, like there's a lot that's going on behind the scenes. Like I did the workshop, that's just one part of it. After I do the workshop, I gotta flip the workshop and make sure I edit it so that when people watch the replay, it doesn't have those bloopers, it doesn't have the behind the scenes crap. So I gotta edit it, I gotta put stuff on it, like remix it and everything like that, like make sure my website's listed on the bottom. That is a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and it's like I'm starting over again. And I don't know how not to feel that way. I don't know how not to feel like, oh my God, this is so much. Um, when it comes to doing business, people are always like simplifying the cost of business. The cost of running a company, the cost of running an agency, unless you run an agency, unless you have a company, you have no idea. You have no idea. And I'm just going to be honest. I didn't intend to be talking about the process again today, but baby, that's just what's on my heart. Okay? That is what is on my heart. Talking about this process. And if you are in the middle of a process, and if there's something that you're working on, there's something you're trying to do, there's something that you want to get done, do not stop. Even if you slow down, but don't stop. Don't stop, because to get back up again and do it again from square zero, oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. And then by the time you re-enter the field, it's like so much has changed. So much has changed. The tactics that you used to have from before, you can't use those tactics no more. You can't do what you used to do. Like, yeah, we are living in a different time. We're living in a different time. And this time, I don't even know if there's a better way to describe it over scary. We're in a scary time. It's scary because it's kind of a little unpredictable. Like you don't know what's happening, you don't know what's going on, you don't know what you can count on, you don't know what you can't count on. Can y'all still hear me with all the birds chirping and the kids playing? Can y'all still hear me? Let me know if you can still hear me. I can't see so far away. So this tree right here is the home of the birds. All the birds, like right now, they're ganging. Can you see them? They're all coming, like they're coming home to roost. Chickens coming home to roost. And they do this every evening and every morning. Some part of me wants to climb the tree, actually. Some part of me wants to just be like, okay, I'm about to go climb that tree. Because there's a little access point over here to the side. But yeah, so again, the process, if I could advise you on anything, I'm going to advise you that if you are going through a process, even when you're tired, you're too tired to do it, phone a friend, ask somebody to help you, ask somebody to do it, get somebody else to do it. Get somebody to do it. But don't go radio silent. Like, in business, and I'm speaking for myself, because in business I slowed down so much when it came to showing up online, posting on platforms, etc., etc. I just slowed down. So now I'm having to like ramp it up, because I realize that people see me in the street, but they don't really know me. Like, they don't know what I do. They don't know who I am. They don't know how I teach. They don't know. They don't understand the essence that is God is Queen Jamila. They don't understand. They don't really get it. And it's hard for anyone to get it until they actually get it. Like, I will say that most of the time, the people that I meet either get it or they don't get it. Like, and I'm always so appreciative for the people who understand on site. Like, when I meet someone and they're like, "Oh, period, God is Queen Jamila." Like, see you, acknowledge, honor, reverence, give thanks and praise. Like, that is my favorite person. Let's just be real. That is my favorite person. I don't like having to explain myself. I don't like having to go through the process of my business card. Google me. Google me. Right now. If you are like, I don't know who you are, okay, put my name in Google. Goddess Queen Jamila, and see what comes up. See what comes up. Goddess Queen Jamila, Jameelah, or Jahmela. See what comes up. You know what's gonna come up? My book is gonna come up. My podcast is gonna come up. My website is gonna come up. My blog is gonna come up. Goddess conference pictures. This YouTube channel is gonna come up. Baby, I've been out here in these streets doing the work. I've been out here. I've been outside. I've been doing this. And I say that not to make you feel some type of way, but I say that because it is exhausting. 15 years in a game. Like, imagine you doing something for 15 years, right? And then you're still having to explain yourself the same way somebody would if they were doing it for zero amount of years. That's a lot. That's a lot. I remember when I was doing it 15 years ago, I had to explain myself a lot because my age had people thinking, like, what kind of life coach are you? You're like a baby yourself. You're like 10 years old. So my age was a factor at that time. But now, my age isn't so much of a factor, but here I am still explaining myself. I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to do that. So what I realized that you were missing is the opportunity to see me in my element, which is what things like the Lionsgate provided. An opportunity for you to see me teaching raw, unfiltered, straightforward, which is my style. That's my style of teaching. I just come direct, right? So in one particular area of the workshop, I'm going to share this video on the channel, but at one juncture in the workshop, I talked about the word femininity, because what I've learned over the past few years is that Black women are really afraid of the word femininity. When you start saying femininity, feminism, oh baby, they don't want to be involved. They don't want to be involved. We're not part of that. We don't want to do it. Get someone else to do it, right? Black women don't want to be involved with the word feminine. Feminine and Black women, Black women they don't like that. And what's the reason they don't like that? They don't like that because white women took the word. Let's be real. They don't like it because white women took it. White women stole it from you. White women came and said, this is our word. What? Feminine are feminine. And the reality is this. This is what makes it really sad. What makes it really sad is that Black women are the divine feminine. Black women are the original feminine. And to have an outside force come and literally steal the word that was created because you existed, that's some deep psychological trauma. That's some deep psychological wounding. Okay? It's like if the word queen was created because of Black women, right? Black women are the original queens. If the word goddess was created, you seen the birds? If the word goddess was created for black women, then to have some other entity take that word so thoroughly that you no longer even want to be addressed as queen. You don't even want to be addressed as goddess because they took your word. They already took your culture. They already took your history. Now they taking your title, and they took your title so thoroughly that you don't even want that title no more. Oh, that's high level psychological trauma. That's high level. You don't even want it at this point because you're like, oh no, that's not mine. That's not mine. What? What? What do you mean that's not yours? What? I'm sorry. What do you mean that's not yours? What do you mean that's not your? What do you mean the word feminine and femininity has less to do with what? No, 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 no. It's not making sense. It's not making sense. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I should put this. Maybe I should put this on because I think my mind is just like I'm nervous about mosquitoes, even though I don't see any. I think my nerves are what has me going crazy. I don't even see nothing, and I'm already starting to get itchy. And you know, these mosquitoes out here are professional thieves. They will come and steal your blood, and you are none the wiser. Yeah, you are none the wiser. You are not equipped and ready for this level of theft. See, look. As soon as I put on the thing, now I see the mosquito flying away. He's running away, trying to get the heck on. Look, 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 look. With yourself. I don't know if he already bit me or what, but anyhow. All right, greetings, everyone. It would be great when you come in the room to say hello. Hello, peace and greetings. Peace and greetings. Goddess Queen Jamila here. Baby, when I tell you I am at a new juncture in this life that I am living, to the extent that even the work that I'm doing looks different. The work looks different. And if I can talk about the work, let me talk about it in terms of your spiritual journey. When you're on this spiritual journey, you will have to employ different tools at every single step. So at the beginning of the journey and the awareness portion, you have to employ tools that have to do with understanding the subconscious mind, really understanding that you are not your experiences, really separating yourself from things that have happened to you in the past. So there's a lot of that awareness at the beginning of the journey. I think I'm gonna need some more of this mosquito repellent. There's a lot of that on that step, right? And every step has its own part of it. When you're trying to maintain, when you're trying to become something new, then you have to put in the energy of maintaining that, you know, and that energy can require affirmations. That's one way to reinforce it, you know, really listening to positive things every single day. Louise Hay, I am statements. So there's a lot of reprogramming. So every single stage, every single step in the journey, in the spiritual journey, has different tools that you employ. You use different tools on every step. And I will say that at the step that I'm at right now, these tools that I'm using are so foreign and so new to me. Oh, baby, they so foreign and it's so new to me. It's so foreign and it's so new to me that it has taken me a while to really get the swing of it. Like, I've already established and acknowledged how being a black woman in the West means being a workhorse, a footstool. It means working yourself to the bone, and people are giving you high fives when you're drowning. That's what it means. Have you ever seen that meme? Yeah, so being a black woman in the West, you got your work cut out for you. And so at this stage that I'm at this level, this step in the spiritual journey, I am being forced to not just distance myself from the struggle, but to really embrace what it means to be a soft black woman, to really embrace things like rest. Can I tell you what I did today? Can I tell you what I did so you understand what I'm saying? Because I think if I tell you what I did, maybe you'll get it. Today, I was working. I got up and went to work. You know, my employee she came in a little late, and so we're there and we're working. And I had gotten there, like I said, earlier than her. But at a certain point, I just started to feel tired. My whole body just started to feel like, I want to take a nap. I just want to take a nap. And you know what I did? I stopped working. I left my stuff there. I left my bag. I left everything. I got my car keys. I got my phone. And I went to the house. And I went and laid down. I went and laid down. Middle of the day. Middle of the day. Middle of the day. It had to be about maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Left work. Came home, laid down. Because my body said, I'm tired. My body said I'm tired. And even this part of the journey where I'm feeling into my body, this is new to me. It's new to me for me to be so tapped in, so tuned in, so aware of my body. This may sound crazy, but I learned early on to ignore my body. That was the message I got as a child. Like, oh, that's how you feel? Forget your feelings. Like, it doesn't matter. Yeah. I learned early to embrace discomfort. Like, there were things that I was uncomfortable with. There were bodily positions, me laying in a certain position, and I didn't, it didn't feel good. And it would be like, no, that's how you're supposed to do it. There was always a lot of, you're supposed to do it this way, even though I'm not feeling it. That's not how I'm feeling. I don't feel like I'm supposed to do it, but that's how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, that was the message. That's how you're supposed to do it. So, yeah, it's taken me this long to really have the relationship that I have and that I'm developing with my body. That's a whole spiritual journey in and of itself. That's a whole journey in and of itself. To be tapped in. To feel my toes while I'm speaking to you. To feel my womb while I'm speaking to you. Not to have heart palpitations. I remember there was a time that I had went to get a massage. And the massaging sister, Amber, she and I will always have these conversations, and she'd be like, it's only you, like, I only have these conversations with you, and I'm like, okay, because anytime I go on her massage table, I'm not sleeping, I'm not resting, we talking the whole time. So anyhow, there was one time she brought up something, and the subject that she brought up was so, like, it was something that I was so passionate about that immediately, like, it was like fire that was just like rumbling. And she's massaging me, and she's like, yo, like, what's going on? Like, she's down by my legs, and she's like, you're literally tensing up your whole body just to say what it is that you have to say. And she's like, relax. And when she said that, had to just sit with that. I had to be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's true. Relax, right? But I am noticing how many ways I've not been relaxed day to day. Day to day, I've not been relaxed. I really want to get some citronella. Right now, I've got 2 bites. Yeah, day to day, I realize how much I haven't been relaxed. I just haven't been relaxed. How do I know that? I know that because when I come back into my body, I realize, oh, my jaw is clenched. My jaw is clenched. Or even today, writing. I'm writing, but it's like I'm writing like I have to hurry up and write. Like I gotta hurry up and get it on the paper. I'm not even taking my time. I'm missing letters. And I noticed that a lot about myself. I'm missing letters. I'm missing dots. I'm missing crossing of the T's. I'm in a hurry. Where am I going? What am I doing? Why am I rushing? It's going to be there. And whatever don't get done today, it'll get done tomorrow. And whatever don't get done tomorrow, it'll get done the next day. But it's going to be there. And because this is a process, I can't rush it. I can't speed up the process by doing more work, by working harder, by work. And that's let's tap in, because that's really where the whole hustle concept comes from. We think that if we hustle, we put forth more effort, then that's going to sometimes speed things along. But in reality, it's not, because you still have to go through the process. How we end up back here? How we end up back here? You still have to go through the process. It don't matter how hard you work. It doesn't matter how much you hustle. And that's where we were sold a lie. That's where we were sold a myth. That's where all that conditioning really messed us up mentally. Because mentally we thought, work hard, I'm going to get there. Like, I'm going to get to the top of the mountain. I got to get up, put in that effort, do this, do that. And maybe that works for some men. But as a woman, it definitely ain't working for us. I can only speak for the divine feminine, which I am. I can't speak for the men. I can't speak for the men. I know my demographic. I know my aligned audience. I know my students. And when it comes to me and mine, that don't work for us, baby. You got to do a little bit at a time. You got to go at your pace. You got to listen to your body. You have to listen to your body. You have to. Your body, listen. You came to this earth with the body that you have. That's the only thing you came to this earth with that you still riding with. Okay, all that A1, day one, all that stuff, mama can come and go. But if your body go, then it's no you. So your body is a vessel. That's what you have. I watched a video this morning. I'm going to say this and then I'm going to go. And let me also say that if you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel right now. And if you have not already checked out the replay or looked at the compassion course, you really need to take a look at the compassion course. I actually have a workshop coming up where we dive in a lot more. We do a deep dive into that 90-minute workshop that I had recently on the Black Woman is God. So if you want access to that 90-minute workshop and you're interested in that, because I'm going to do a deep dive into the concepts that I talked about historically, sociologically, I'm going to do a deep dive into that, then you should be on my email list. The way that you get on my email list, forget about the email list. Are you in the WhatsApp community? If you're a Black woman, question is, are you in the WhatsApp community? Because I post everything there. So if you're not in the WhatsApp community, then shame on you, because you need to be in the WhatsApp community. So I'm going to post a link after this live. I'm going to post it. Let me see if I can post. No, I'm not even going to try, because I be done mess something up and then can't figure out how to get back. So anyhow, this morning I woke up um, did my little thing, you know, getting myself ready for the day. While I was getting ready for the day, I was listening to a video. I watched the podcast, but then I was listening to this video. This video was on the channel like I Shouldn't Be Alive, right? And it was this man's near death experience. And basically this man is a black man, a brother. He had gotten shot. Okay. And when he got shot, he's giving the account of what happened after he got shot. He said that he got shot and then he was on the pavement and he like separated from his physical body, and he was then looking at himself, right? Looking at himself. And he said that when he looked at himself, the first thing that he thought was, wow, like they really shot the F out of me. Like, so he's narrating this whole process. So now after he's acknowledged that, he's like, okay, I got to tell myself, get up. I got to tell myself. So I tell myself, get my phone. So I reach in my pocket and get my phone. I tell myself, call 911. So he's literally speaking to himself. But what's happening in this moment is that you have the spirit. You have the spirit literally speaking to the physical body and the mind. The mind is still there. The physical body is there. But the spirit has separated itself so that it could do what it needed to do in that moment for him. And listening to that story, like, all of that, like, literally affirms everything that I teach, because you have to understand your mind is different from your body, is different from your spirit. That is the Holy Trinity. Your mind, your body, and your spirit. That is your Holy Trinity. Your mind, your body, and your spirit. It's three different entities. It's not all one. It's not all the same thing. It's not all the same thing. So we're going to be talking about that and a lot more in our deep dive workshop. The deep dive workshop is $44. I'm so excited about it. It's going to be August the 24th, if I'm not mistaken. August the 24th. $44. And if you already missed the Lionsgate, you definitely don't want to miss this deep dive. Yeah, August the 24th, the live workshop. So I'm so glad that you were able to join me today, honey, because your girl is glowing. For some reason, your girl is glowing. What is this? Is it the it's my season. It's August. What can I say? It's ocean season. Ocean season. You see that show back? I would get a tattoo right here, but I like my gates. And then I would get a tattoo over here, but tattoos hurt really badly, and I really don't be into that much pain. In reality, I'm not into that. All right, so I will see you all next time. Peace.